So this is I'm going to Rome today. I'm leaving from the Oriolo train station, Oriolo Romano. Takes about an hour into town. This station is about 6 kilometers away from Veiano. So I'll be taking the train into Rome to see a few locations there. Quello è il Palazzo Cenci. That's Palazzo Cenci in Rome. And Giacomo Cenci was married to Marcella Santacroce, the sister of Giorgio I Santacroce. And here we are in Rome. This is Rome. You can see St. Peter's Square on the other side. So we are in Rome in the Regola quartiere, and we are at, this is Palazzo Cenci. He was married to a Santacroce, the sister of Giorgio I Santacroce, the first lord of Viano of old, before 1872. And now we're going to go and look at the Palazzo Santacroce, which is just around the corner. So she was married here, and then the family was very close by, with also with a private chapel. So we are now in the Jewish ghetto in Rome. That's the Portico di Ottava, the Octavian port. And you can see here part of the Roman inscriptions here still to be read. And here at the corner is a very famous bakery where we buy always cookies, but it's closed now for the holiday period. And up the street here, this is the Piazza Costaguti. Up the street is Palazzo Santacroce here. Here it is, with the shops here still used to this very day. They used to be very modern when this palazzo was rebuilt in 1501. They used the old Roman shops idea, and then they're still being used to this very day. Look at that. They're still being used to this very day. This is the Palazzo Santacroce, and you can see that it's in the high Renaissance style. At 1501, it had the highest tower in Rome, and there are only 3 such buildings during the Renaissance in Italy. A punta di diamante. That means that with diamonds, yeah. And this is Palazzo Santacroce here in Rome. And you can see the tower that in 1501 was the tallest in Rome, communicating directly with Castel Sant'Angelo that we're going to see next. And this is the view of Palazzo Santacroce. And now we're going to go and see the inscription here at the door, which is that of Antonius Santacroce. There is written on the doorsteps. And this is Palazzo Santacroce in Rome. Has a lot to do, a lot of the history here is tied to the history of the Viano feud. And I thought that I'd take you here in Rome to see where the history was actually being made. So this is the external Palazzo Santacroce, 1501, rebuilt after it was torn down by the previous pope. So it was rebuilt during Pope Borgia, Alexander VI time. So we are at the corner on the other side. This is the best fornaio for the pizza al taglio that you can have here in Campo dei Fiori. I highly recommend it. We are on the corner of Via dei Cappellari and Vicolo del Gallo. And this used to be the club, the best club in Rome at the time of Pope Borgia, and it was owned by the lover, the official lover of Pope Borgia, Vanozza Gaetane. And you could see here the emblem of the Borgia there, the Taurus there on the left, and below is the Gaetane, on the right hand side is the Gaetane emblem. She was of a lower, let's say, aristocracy from northern Italy, and this used to be a house of pleasure, yeah, and there were courtiers here. There were courtiers here, very interestingly. And here is also a portrait of Madonna. It says, "Tota pulcra et macula non est in te." So you're so immaculate, there is no sin in you. You know, this is the Madonna. Probably, I think it's allegoric. And this used to be. There is also rumors that the son of Pope Borgia, Juan, was a opium addict, and that was not very compatible with his military duties, since he was the head in charge of the papal army. So that could be one of the reasons why he was eventually assassinated. Yeah, and is one of the big question marks of the Middle Ages. Here is a shop. It's called Il Cisternino, where my mother used to buy always the mozzarella. Now it's closed, but it's that with the red doors there, and then there are all kinds of bars here. You can have a good time in Campo dei Fiori. But we're looking at Borgia history, so we'll go close by where they used to live.